Welcome guys again to another session of Wens TV online home ground for football fans. So today I'm in the hot seat. It feels very
promoted, is it?
Promotion. Yeah, it's pressurizing. Now I know how the managers feel when you go on the hot seat. And as you can see, guys, today we have our fellow Spurs fans.
Welcome back, man.
After such a long hiatus, we focus today only for the Spurs fans. We talk about their team, we talk about their manager, we talk about the players,
the current form.
Yeah, let's ask Ilyas. Ilyas, what do you think of the game yesterday?
Okay, at 8 p.m. The match is at 11:30. So at 8 p.m. my wife is a Liverpool fan. So my wife told me, "Hey, wanna watch the match or not?" I told her no, because I do not want to see another whacking. But my wife insisted. So I told her, okay, let me take a nap first. Okay. So I took a nap. 10 p.m. I woke up. And then she told me, hey, haven't started 11:30. And I took a nap again. So I woke up 11 p.m. Okay. Then we start to watch the match. And then we got that Salah goal. Okay. And then I realized, oh no, it's another whacking. It's another whacking. And we just recovered from the previous whacking via Chelsea. And I was like, oh no. So yeah, I mean, we can take some credit for that fight back, but I think at the end of the day, it's just that fight back was just
not enough.
It's just what
not enough
became what Spurs has always been for the past few seasons. Just not there yet.
The thing is, stats wise, right? Postecoglou has a very good record at the start of the season. He was like, I think for introduction manager, the first time he's actually managing a EPL team, he has the best points tally compared to like even Arteta and all that, and even Klopp.
Yeah, I interject. 50 first 35 games in the first year. Arteta was 50 points, Postecoglou was 60, Klopp was 58 points.
Yeah, that's
so
why.
So I think somehow your season is, for me, I think it's quite alright.
Mixed bag.
But what went wrong? Okay, no, what do you think went wrong?
I think there was this break, this summer break at the point of time. I think the winter break. That's where our form actually kind of dipped a lot. I actually don't know why.
I agree with you.
Really, the whole winter break has kind of caused we have been losing games. I think Newcastle, Wolves, right? Is it Wolves? Newcastle, like a few games. We have been losing we have been a bad run for a while. Like after the Villa game, we have been losing games.
The last 4 games, you guys lost 4 in the
very bad.
We lost to Newcastle, we lost
to Chelsea, Arsenal,
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Who's next? Guys, who's next?
You can see
I think you know.
It's like quiet, Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle.
I think a few weeks ago we were saying Spurs is the kingmaker.
Yeah,
he's going to be the kingmaker. Sekali lose to Arsenal, lose to.
I think actually I feel that we can give Postecoglou some time a bit, just like how Klopp did for Liverpool.
Or Arteta,
or Arteta for the.
Speaking of Arteta, so
what speak also?
Where's the guy?
Hello, where are you?
Over the moon.
Okay, let's talk a bit about Postecoglou. What's your verdict so far, Ilyas, about your manager, Postecoglou?
Okay, I mean the fact remains. Okay, Postecoglou was he the first manager that won 3 or 4 times the manager of the month or something?
The
first
period.
Yeah, so
start of the season.
We cannot discredit that. He has talent. He has the pedigree to bring forward the club. Yeah, but however, I think along the way, all these clubs, they really figure out this kind of play, and it's very specific to having the right profile of players in. Yeah, so as you can tell, Spurs has always been very unlucky with injuries. Okay, so I think their medical team is probably the worst in the whole league. So once we get Maddison injured, and then now Maddison came back and he's so lemah. He practically is not the same person that he was at the beginning of the season.
Same goes to Bissouma. Sorry to interrupt.
Bissouma, I thought Bissouma at the start of the season he was like a tank, right, in the middle.
He was good. Then he went to Africa for the AFCON.
Yeah.
And then when he came back, he's a different player. I think he bring back his twin brother. I don't know. Yeah, so
My swap.
But he got injured. I think also after that. So
he got a red card, and then he got suspended for 3 matches, and then he disappeared and went to AFCON, and then I don't know what happened to him. So another person is here. He's not Bissouma. I don't know who is that.
he went clubbing, guys.
Clubbing.
Yeah, so Bissouma when he was at Brighton, you can tell he's like his name Beast. He's like a beast. But when you come here, he's like I don't know. He's
Boss.
If okay, just now no, you were mentioning before this you were saying that people found out about Postecoglou's tactics really.
Yes.
Is it really that one-sided?
Honestly, it's true because I think I honestly tell you this because I think every game I've watched, there's no plan B. Okay, you talk about world class managers like Klopp, Pep. They have a plan B. Definitely have a plan B. What you should have a plan B to maybe when you are 3-0 up, at least go and defend lah. Like there's this at least sit back and defend. Like you play against big clubs, at least you have a plan to sit back because we know our personnel cannot make it. What our team is not. Our team is still in a rebuild phase. So to begin with, we obviously Spurs against like Liverpool or Arsenal. We should learn to at least sit back. We can do our counter attack because that was what we would be doing in the past. Maybe with Conte, with Mourinho. The Conte always have a plan B. At the point in time, it was Conte against those small clubs. You'll be playing counter attack football, very beautiful football. And then after that, big clubs you'll be a bit sitting back because no choice. Our players, are they of that capability
Strength
towards Liverpool, Arsenal? No what. So
not match there yet.
it doesn't match.
Is it because of the depth?
The squad depth is not there. It's never there in the first place. So I mean, I hope that he will be back in the next transfer window. Definitely, I hope so. But knowing Levy, I don't know, man.
I think he was given 250 million to spend.
Yeah, 250 million
Soon to spend.
I hope he uses it properly, man.
Okay, if this amount is given to you next season, which position, defense, midfield, or attack, do you think you should bolster? Wow, serious, everything.
Everything. I'm sorry, everything.
But I think defense
Really,
is...
this Spurs.
Which part? Okay, is the most important. If you identify which part is the most important for you to bolster.
I feel like for me, the forward line need to be adjusted lah. I feel striker. For me, striker because Richarlison is probably gonna go to Saudi lah. I think it's they are really listening to offers for Richarlison. So he has to be sold lah. He has to be sold lah for some reason lah. Wingers, I think Son is also getting old. To be honest, I don't think he's back, I don't think he's that, of 2017-18, the 18-19 season. He's not the same player we are seeing long time ago.
He missed Kane.
What I was about to say.
Maybe miss Kane lah, maybe lah. But I feel like we need young players now. This is now the painful rebuild lah. This is how Arsenal was in the past. I mean, they bought big star players like Alba, Laka. Then after that, their young players, they matured them. They bought Ben White, Gabriel, Saliba, all these players. Now look at them. They are really top 2. They are second in the league. Maybe first. I mean maybe first lah. Probably first lah. And then maybe going to win the league. So thinking of it, I mean we had this experience before with Harry Kane. I mean Dele Alli, with Dyer and all this.
Yeah.
We had this rebuild. So why not we continue this rebuild by really changing the players? I feel like the habit we have, right? The problem with our own club, right, is we keep staying with the main players, with the key players. We need to change. We need to continuously change because sometimes change is very important to me. And I think that's how that's what Arsenal did. They're going to listen to offers for Gabriel Jesus and all. So why not?
Most clubs are doing that.
Yeah, most clubs are doing it. So why not we continue changing, at least changing.
Refresh lah, basically.
Refresh.
Right?
I mean, first of all, I have to feel a bit pitiful when it comes to our signings, especially for, I think January signings, Spurs signed Dragusin. Yeah, so it's that very Viking looking person. And he could have been playing for Bayern right now in a Champions League semi-final. But he for some reason, he chose to come to Spurs. I don't know why. Okay, so there has been this problem at Spurs where we buy players and we don't play them for some. I can cite so many players that we bought where we just didn't use them for some reason. Yeah, so to answer your question, right, the money doesn't matter. As long we need players that's willing to buy into N's project right now. You see, because there was a time where people kept crying. I mean, Spurs fans kept crying, "Hey, we need a backup for Harry Kane." But who can come to back up Harry Kane? There's no one that can come to back up Harry Kane. Which 25-year-old would like to sign for Spurs and play backup for Kane? There's no one that wants to go there. The only person that was willing to do that was Llorente. But Llorente was really over the moon. He was really riding the swan song of his career. So he's okay being there as a backup. But other than that, we couldn't find any backup. And the problem still persists till today. Because let's just say we buy a defender. There's Van der Ven, there's Romero in front of him. Who wants to come to that team? There's no smart player in their prime that would like to come to the team. Same with the midfield. We got Bissouma, we got Madison, we got I don't know who else. But yeah, we got Sarr, we got all these Bentancur. There's no way anyone can just come to the team right now. So it's a very complex situation.
Is it because of the fighting spirit though? Because you see, Arsenal also have their quality players. You see, they have Zinchenko, all these are fighting for the left back position. Zinchenko, Jakob Kiwior, who else? Tomiyasu, always fighting for the same position. No? And then they don't look like they want to leave. They want to still stay and fight for the position. No? But our club has been like, it's like sometimes when we try to buy players and then try to buy into the project, right? After that, they will just like, they will lose the backbone. No? That's what I also,
I think that's what people wants to see. Youngsters or any players, even though you're a fringe player, you buy me as a backup to somebody, I will still fight for my position. That's the heart, right? Which is maybe what Spurs is lacking at the moment. You think?
That's why Bali says semangat 5 minit this one.
But the thing is there any player you identify that maybe you think should be sold next season?
Maybe some players should be sold. Yeah, I think Postecoglou also.
Any name that you want to identify?
Me. Yeah.
Maybe
you can sell Emerson Royal.
Emerson Royal. I think a lot they are mentioning Emerson Royal a lot.
That Timo Werner also sent back to the Bundesliga. Timo.
Oh, he still exists. Okay. Understand. Did he play?
I think he has 2 goals. Decent output.
Okay.
Yeah, he got Champions League medal,
No, he was big in, when he was signing for Chelsea, his name was quite big lah.
Yeah, because they're saying that Darwin Núñez is the next Timo Werner.
That one confirm. Don't need to say already.
So other than Emerson Royal, who else do you think needs to be sold?
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg.
Have to. I mean, he has been very good for us in the past. Like 2 seasons, but I think with Ange, knowing how he is, his style of play, I think it's quite hard for him to break into that squad also. So I mean, they're already listening to offers for him, so I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
Richarlison?
Richarlison?
The pigeon.
Anyone rooting for Richarlison to stay?
I honestly want him to stay.
You want him to stay? Really?
I want him to stay.
Why?
Well, I like
He's hardworking actually.
He's a very hardworking player.
Yeah.
I mean, from last season to this season, times 11 goals, bro. From 1 goal for Premier League in last season to 11 goals in the Premier League this season, is not bad,
I think no one fits him well.
Definitely better than Anthony.
He's a good striker actually.
Not bad.
What do you think? He's a good striker actually.
Richarlison is the kind of striker that every team would like to have.
Definitely.
He is someone that's very hungry, and he's shithouser. He's one. He's
This one is correct. Yeah.
Last time we used to have all these strikers with character,
Colorful
character, right?
Even for Liverpool, there were Craig Bellamy, last
He shit house until his own teammate also he shit house.
The golf stick lah.
So you need some gangsters.
I'm surprised actually. Everybody here wants to settle to stay.
That's why I thought everybody wants him to go.
There's also this problem. Let's just say you want to sell Richarlison. Who wants him? He's on high salary, He's not on like 100k a week. That guy's probably 150k a week. So the only clubs that can probably get him are the Saudi clubs, or maybe PSG feel very charitable, want to buy him or what. So yeah, he's gonna stay unless Ronaldo wants him at Al Nassr. We have no idea.
The thing is, this is Ange first season only.
Yes.
So there is still a few more seasons. He's tied to what? 2 years? 4 years? 4 years.
I think like 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So he's still got another about 2 years plus more to stamp his name on
His
the
mark
league itself lah. Because right now, I think at the start of the season, he has a very good momentum going. But the thing is, right now, right, you guys are at 5th place, and even then, your Europa spot is actually still in contention.
Still available.
Yes, I mean,
Still grey lah.
I don't want to talk about number 8 team, but Newcastle and Chelsea is still vying for that position as well, I think.
That number 8 team, I think few weeks ago was number 6, right? Go down to number 8. But today I saw the table turn already.
Is it?
Never mind, it's okay. You can just,
I can tell you, don't expect any dramatic things. Okay, I can predict the future now. Okay,
Definitely.
Spurs gonna lose.
To City.
3-0. Okay.
City used to be the. You guys used to be the.
Boogie team.
The Boogie team, you know.
Yes, that's why I tell you, Spurs is unpredictable. You might think that we are the bogey team, but no, we're gonna get trampled.
I beg to differ. I tell you, Spurs gonna do it.
It's like
Coming from a Liverpool fan, Spurs gonna do it. Don't worry, Yan. I umbrella you.
These two doesn't seem to believe your prediction.
I believe.
You believe?
Honest
Because why?
Honestly.
Honest, I think again.
You see,
First home is a different.
you see
First
what
home
difference?
with City, City will get
Yeah. And it's going to be,
Very
to the line, to the wire kind of
The
game.
game is not that far again, right? From Burnley match to Man City game.
Yeah.
So I think if we can beat Burnley with that spirit result, I think it's a big booster for Spurs after 4 games lost already throughout. And someone is City. We are playing City at home.
Both home actually against Burnley is home.
So it's a kind of
high chance
advantage.
you guys will win. Yep.
Yeah. I don't care whoever win the champion, Man City or Arsenal, whoever. Because even
Why you never mention Liverpool? Still got chance, slim chance.
slim lah, so don't talk about it.
This one I don't believe. But
But to me, let's say if we beat Man City, say if lah, we beat. Some fans will say, oh, Arsenal will win the. For those who don't want Arsenal to win, also can what happen. We beat Man City also can win the title.
But Arsenal tricky fixture next is against
Manchester United.
Yes.
Manchester United. And Manchester United is always a party spoiler. They started this first. We suffer the FA Cup.
they spoil our party twice.
Then our performance went downhill after that.
Traumatized.
When I talk about this, I just want to walk out.
Don't walk out. Don't walk out. Don't leave me. Don't
Don't
leave
walk
me.
out.
Don't walk out.
That's why this league is really interesting.
Ah.
Ask me, take note.